Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Joe Knowledge YouTube channel. My name is Joe, and I am your host. And today I want to throw out a reaction video to the Texas versus Kansas State game that happened a couple days ago. If you missed this game, you missed a barn burner. This game, 116 to 103, K-State wins. K-State led this game from end to end. There really was no question who the better team was. It was just going to be determined, by how many points K-State was going to win. I got the stats up here to just kind of show you how this played out, because you got to ask yourself, how do teams score 116 and 103 points in a regulation game in college basketball? Most games 50, 60 points, maybe 70, 80. You rarely see this kind of score. And it's a testament to the two teams. The two teams played a very, very offensive game. And they ran up the floor very quickly. I think that was the intent for both teams. And they both did it very well. K-State was just faster. K-State was faster. And me being a K-State fan, you're going to get some K-State bias here, so beware. All right. Look at these stats. I mean, the stats kind of tell you everything, right? 60% from the field for K-State. Texas, 51.5%. That's pretty good, but K-State was just on fire. 54.2% from three-point range. These guys weren't missing. They just weren't missing. High scorer in the game, Marquise Noel, our point guard, K-State's point guard, scores 36 points in this game, 12 for 12 from free throw. So he's getting fouled and he's getting points at the free throw line. Easy stuff, easy points. Keontae Johnson, he's been kind of our star, one of our stars, him and Marquise, but he jumps off for 28 points. 7 for 7 from free throw as well, so he's perfect from the free throw line. Everybody on the team played well. I don't see any number here that says guys were missing or guys weren't really performing well. Starting five, all in double digits. All in double digits. Great to see Cam Carter kind of blow up this game. 17 points for him. Marquise Noel almost has a double-double. He's got 9 assists. So he's giving guys buckets. All right, he's throwing dimes out there. Even Masood, who has seen a lot of playing time, he's playing due to David Gassan's injury. He's in there for 4 points, and he's 4 for 4 from free throws. So he's even contributing very well. Tomlin there with 11, right? I mean, these guys came to play, and it was obvious that you could tell both teams wanted to run the floor. So I think that's why you've got this high score here. But, it's a testament to K-State's athletic ability. They're able to run the floor well and get buckets. First-year coach Jerome Tang, I mean, what can you say about this guy? He's brought his team in and essentially revamped this entire team, okay? Only 2 guys come back from last year's team who only won 14 games, okay? And luckily, Marquise Noel is one of those guys that made it back. And it's reaped benefits for this team big time. So thank you for coming back. A game like this, and keep in mind, Texas coming into this game is ranked 6th, and it's played in Austin. Okay, so nobody expected an at the time unranked K-State team to win this game, but no one expected K-State to blow out Texas and to score so many points. It forced Texas to have to score what it did to even be in the game. So it really brought out the best in Texas, and Texas still couldn't hang. Um, what it kind of shows is that there's a culture here at K State with this team that is a big reason why I think you're going to see K State at the top of the Big 12 this year. And I think Jerome Tang has brought this culture. I think he's a winner. I think that he knows how to get the best out of guys, and he understands really what I like to call the soft skills, leadership, the ability to kind of work through adversity and keep improving over time, and to continue to improve and peak at the right times. I think he understands that. And he's got these guys dialed in, and he's got these guys committed to playing at a high level. And I think you're going to see a high level come out of this team this year. Definitely an NCAA tournament team. I don't think you can question that, barring major injuries and shakeups and things like that. This team is an NCAA tournament team. K-State is. And I think if you watch this game felt like an NCAA tournament game. Just the atmosphere and the urgency that the guys played with. It felt like this was, a one and done game. And I think you're going to get a lot of that in the Big 12 because every team is good, and every team can beat every other team, I think, on any given night. And it's going to be a slugfest to come out of this league. And, I think that type of atmosphere is going to prepare every team that makes it into the NCAA tournament from the Big 12 to be in that tournament. And I think you're going to see the Big 12 teams in the tournament just dominating. If games are played like this at this level in this league, night in and night out, you're going to see Big 12 teams dominate the NCAA tournament. I don't think there's going to be any question that Big 12 teams are going to be strong coming into the Big 12 or coming into the NCAA tournament this year. So hey, I'm going to throw out my predictions here. K-State's going to be at the top or near the top of the Big 12 this year. And of course, we know anybody that wants to win the Big 12 has to go through Kansas. All right, they have to go through KU to get it. And, this team has a good chance of doing that. We'll see, right? It's still early. So I'm throwing some early predictions out there. Hey, I'm putting myself out there. But look, if this team can continue to improve and get better, okay, because keep in mind, this is the beginning, this is early. So if this team can get better, they're going to be a problem. Okay, they're going to be a problem. So, okay, here's my stats. All right, you can kind of see what's going on there. Let me kind of show you, the game flow to kind of give you an idea of how dominant this game was. K-State led from end to end. K-State never trailed this game. And it was just pure dominance. 58 points in the first half, 58 points in the second half. They just couldn't be stopped. Give Texas credit. They scored 63 points in the second half. I mean, that's pretty amazing in a losing effort. Okay. So that says a lot about how this game was played. And it shows a lot about the strength that Kansas State came with in this game. Kansas State was strong in this game. And it showed, if anything, a capability of K-State to really beat up on a team that is good. I think Texas is a good team. We'll see how good they are throughout the season. It's early, but I think we know that Texas is a good team. I think we've found out that K-State is also a good team and possibly a better team. So it's early. We'll see what happens. All right.